Okay, so these are great goals. Okay, so now we have to develop like an action plan. So we got to put some action to these goals. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So all right. So to piggyback on your grades, you say you wanted to study more. So how many times a week or how long did you want to study?
Um, so I want to study. I would say a good time would be after class when the information is still like there in my head. Like I can use the notes I guess that I took in class to make my flashcards and stuff like that. So I would say at least 4 times a week we can start trying,
Okay.
or I can start trying.
Okay. And would that interfere with like your job and stuff like that, or no?
No, I think I could maybe do it for maybe 30 to an hour, and that would give me enough time, you know.
And how would it look like? So you have 5 different classes, and so Monday, Tuesday, how would you
Um,
organize that?
so I guess on Mondays, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays, I could do 20 to 30, 20 to an hour,
Okay.
after 30 to an hour, something.
And do you organize your information on the flashcards from front to back, or do you do one side with like color coded, or how do you do
I
that?
like color coding mine. It helps me better to, follow the colors.
Okay. And how does flashcards help you out? Like, how often do you interpret information when you do flashcards?
Um, I like, I've always liked flashcards and they've always helped me. So I would say I do them often, just not recently since everything's been going on. But I really like those.
Okay. Is there any other like study mechanism like flashcards? Do you like to highlight your information?
Mm, really, just the flashcard, the color code, and the note taking. That's really what works for me the best.
Okay. And how did you want to organize your note taking? Like, how
I
does
just
that look like?
I'm good at note taking. I just want to start doing it more. So I
Okay.
guess just when that's something for me to work on in class.
Okay. And that sounds really good. And I'm glad those are fantastic goals. So your financial one another goal. So your loans. Okay, so I can sign you up. I will hang you a piece of paper, after um, this session to inform you about the information and the services this school provide when it comes down to financial aid, loans, grants, and stuff like that. Um, and they will ask about your income. They will ask about your parents' income. Do you live on your own and stuff like that? Okay. And for yourself, okay, so taking showers. How would you get motivated, or like how often do you want to start taking showers every day, or just for a start?
Yeah, I would like to get back in like the groove of, taking showers every morning. That's important. I know it's important to take care of my hygiene. So
Very.
I want every day. Every day.
Okay. And your makeup.
Mm, I think I slowly want I like my eyelashes, so maybe I can just start with that. I don't really need the full face every day. I just like my eyelashes and my lip gloss.
Yes, that really do makes you, glassy and gloomy. Um, and what else do you do when you put on makeup? Like, how often do you want to start wearing your makeup to like build your confidence and get back into that rhythm?
I think I want to wear it like how I used to. I used to like always keep myself well kept. Like I didn't do full face every day, but just going out and looking presentable. I just want to at least like at least 3 times a week. Like I wasn't every day glitz and like glam and all show out, but like I did like, keep myself up and look acceptable.
Okay. And what about your lashes nails? Okay. And how often do you want to start like getting your nails done, getting back into the rhythm about your nails and stuff like that?
Um, I would say I would say soon. I don't really want to dive into all of that so fast because I want to get like the financial part taken care of a little bit
Right.
more. But I mean, I can like paint my nails myself and do
Right.
my own lashes. So
Okay.
I would say like at least 2 times a week for a stylist.
Okay. And okay, and to piggyback on your financial, about your apartment, like what are your goals to try to catch up back on your rent and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I want to be able to like not worry about my bills coming up and how am I going to pay for them because I feel like that is another like that's a big thing stressing me out and because I'm worried about work more than I'm worried about my homework because I cannot have like an apartment. I have to have somewhere to live. I have to have somewhere to stay. So I just want to be comfortable enough to, not have to worry about my bills and be able to go get my lashes and my hair done, knowing I'm still going to have money left over for, food, house supplies, cleaning, and like paying my actual bills.
Okay. Um, and we could definitely do that. Um, what about improving your social life?
Yeah, I feel like once all those things get like better, I feel like my social life will fall like into being fixed because I love going out with my friends. We have fun, but I know that that's how I usually act, like how they're acting, and I'm not. I'm a bore, I guess I would say. I just like bring the party down. So I feel like once I get back in the groove, taking care of myself more, again, my financial situation and my grades, I feel like I'll have, like, I won't feel so upset and knowing I have other things to worry about and I can just have fun with my friends.
Okay. And how often do you want to start hanging out with your friends, like during the week, when trying to balance like your grades and going
I
out?
would say most of the weekends because that's when we got together on weekends, probably Friday or Saturday.
Okay. And would you like to get involved in like any sports on campus or, you know?
I don't think so. Not right now, probably.
Okay. And what would you like to do different with your friends instead of like drinking and smoking?
Um, I would like to we used to go out and, go to museums or go to art galleries, something chill. Or we used to get food too and just chill.
Okay. And that sounds like a good, plan. Positive. Besides drinking, and smoking and stuff like that. So, do your friends have a positive impact in your life?
Yeah, I feel like they do. I mean, right now they may not be as understanding, but they do. Like I know they're my friends. I know they care about me. It's just they don't really understand what's going on and how it is.
So we did, reflecting back on your grades, you want to start studying more and you want to start studying until like 30 to an hour, 4 times a week. Your flashcards, you want to follow front and back with like colors and organizing them with colors. That's very, good. You want to start doing note taking. You say you was very, good at note taking, and that really will help you like interpret the information, in your own words. Your financial goals sounds really good. You want to start, getting back into like your loans, applying for loans, grants, to help you out with school and assist you with schooling. And I will provide you with that paperwork. and you also want to have somewhere to stay. So we're gonna, try to help you with more work hours and stuff like that, so you won't have to be worried about paying that and assistance with that. To focus on yourself, to build your self-esteem, you did say that you want to start taking showers like every morning, every day to keep up, your confidence level and stuff like that. Your makeup, you did want to, start on your lashes and not a full face, but and stuff like and your lashes and nails and stuff like that. I know that you're focused more on your financial needs right now, so that will play a part after you get, all that stuff together, and that's a good priority. That shows a good priority. And your social life, you want to start hanging out more with your friends and going to museums, art galleries, more positivity, which is very good, Miss Smith. And yeah, so so what are your concerns about your sleep? Like, how did you want to improve your sleeping habits?
I think I could, try to get a full night's sleep better because I'm always like yawning, I'm tired. So maybe trying to go to sleep a little earlier, not 12 and 1 a.m., maybe before those times.
Okay. And is there anything that would help you like go to sleep or that you would like to?
I usually like listen to wave sounds on the TV or rainforest noises.
Okay. That's really good. Because sleep really plays a big part in the way you live your day-to-day life. Mm-hmm. So sleep really can affect like your mental health, physical health. It can really make you depressed and stuff like that if you don't obtain a lot of sleep. Mm-hmm. So we do want you to get back into your regular sleeping habits. I know you say you haven't been sleeping a lot, and that would really balance out like your grades and how tired you be, from day to day. Mm-hmm. Also, did you want to stop? What did you want to work on with like your drinking and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I want to use those positive, like what I used to do, reading and writing and stuff like that rather than drinking. I guess I could try to cut back, maybe drink less throughout the week.
Okay. And what do you mean by less?
Maybe like instead of having a bottle only last me 2 to 3 days, maybe it could last me even longer, or not even drink it at all for real, or change. Maybe I can start drinking wine, not so much of alcohol that's going to get me really, really drunk, I would say. Just something to mellow it out a little bit.
Okay. And Ms. Smith, these do sound like, good goals. You sound very motivated about your school, and I see the potential, that you want to bring your grades up and the effort that you are willing to make to bring your grades up, which is amazing. Your motivation, I do see you like potential with that. It does need a little work, but we can work on that, over time. It will build up. And that's so good that you, want to get back into the rhythm of getting yourself together, your self-esteem, because your self-esteem really affects how you carry yourself, how you communicate with people, how you your life overall. So that's good that you want to like your attitude towards that, building that up, and
yeah, I agree with you on all those.
Okay. And Ms. Smith, we do something here called an eco map. An eco map is something that it shows how your environment around you affects you as an individual. So
Like
after this
places?
session, yes, like, so it's, I will explain. So like places, your job, church, and stuff like that that you're, involved in, and then like your workplace and your friends and stuff like that. What grooms you as a person
Oh, okay.
overall? Okay. So after this session, we will, you know,
We'll do that together?
yes, do an eco map together. And another thing, we will have to do a genogram. A genogram is another assessment, basically, well, not assessment, but it's a diagram showing how your relatives and stuff play a part generation from generation. You go from 1 to 3 generations or 5 to 10 generations. It depends on what you prefer and how far, you can go back.
Okay.
And we will do that too after the session and stuff like that. And okay.
Let's see how I feel.
So how do you feel?
I feel like when I first came here, I didn't really want to be here. I didn't see how you could help me. I didn't see how my teacher could help me. I didn't really understand the point of coming to therapy. We never really went to therapy in my family. That was considered something, like we just don't do. So I never even thought of coming to the counselor center and talking to a complete stranger about, my life and what's been going on. And, I just didn't feel like I needed to. I just felt like I could deal with it on my own. But since I came here and I talked about my goals and talked about things that have been bothering me, I feel a lot better. I feel like these are good goals that I can have, and like seeing them actually on paper and how you broke them down for me made it really easier, because I wanted to do all these things, but I just knew it was going to be so much. Like, I didn't know how to, I guess partialize, like you said, the child do. I didn't know how to break them down into categories. So, I wouldn't be overwhelmed with trying to figure out how I'm going to do school, trying to figure out how I'm going to stop drinking with my friends, getting money maybe. I just didn't know how to go about all those things. And just how we talked about it in the meeting and what we discussed, it made it easier for me to see how I need to work on those issues. So I guess I'm not as optimistic as I was before about you helping me and my teacher kind of not making me come here, but asking me to come here.
Okay, and yes, that's our goal, within the university and the counseling university and stuff like that. We do want to assist students who's having a hard time trying to adjusting into like adulthood and being on your own and stuff like that. That can be difficult, especially when you don't have support. So I'm overwhelmed with greatness that you came here, overwhelmed with happiness that you came here to see us today and talk to us. And I'm glad that you did figure out, and partialize, was able to partialize your goals and stuff that would make you better overall, and work on your attitude and stuff that you want to improve, which is a good sign. I did realize that you're very motivated. I love that. That's what we expect out of our students, to come in here motivated and stuff like that. We don't always get that 100%, but we push for that motivation. So I really do love the motivation and stuff that you want to do. So reflecting back on everything we did today, you came in, you told me about your, what was going on. I broke down, I partialized your grades, financial, and like working on your self-esteem. We broke down different things that we could do to assist you with that, your action, like putting action to your goals. And after that, progress. I'm gonna update, follow up with you with your progress, and I'm gonna touch bases with you. I'm gonna give you my information. Here's the paper for, your financial aid and getting involved with that. It's different resources on there about, and I'm going to refer you to like a mental health counselor just to talk to her about, what's going on and stuff like that. And it's some resources here that you can contact about your job and your stability and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that will help you out the most. And another thing, I'm gonna give you a little activity to kind of work on your self-esteem, an exercise that you could kind of do to like involve like looking in the mirror and stuff like that, and repeating words to like build your self-esteem. So we're gonna do that too, okay? And after this session, I will follow up with your progress, and I know that you will be doing good. You're a good student. I can see that already, And nice meeting you, and thank you for coming here.
Thank you.